I'll do this video as a way to inspire you to maybe make a video like this or to do this in your business. In my daily emails, which link below, I have really been advocating about finding a niche, finding your target audience, finding your ideal client. You may have some creative services, you may have some creative abilities, and you may start to realize, like, I'm really good at this, I'm really good at this, I can help these people, I can do this kind of service, especially if, like, you're a photographer. Maybe you can do weddings, you can do senior portraits, you can do baby photos, you can do, brand photography as well. A lot of times you kind of fumble around, it feels like you're kind of like, navigating in the dark, trying to just find something that gets your business off the ground. With me, that's kind of how I felt. I felt like I wasn't really focused enough, or I have these creative abilities, but I don't really know exactly who I'm serving or what I'm doing, or all right, yeah, now let's get uncomfortable a little bit. It didn't feel right. Like I'm good at video, I'm good at photography, I'm good at marketing, I understand branding, and I love all that stuff. But I can't just do it for anybody and expect to really make an impact. And I especially can't preach about it and write about it and make videos about it without myself kind of making a stance. So let me make that stance. In the past, and kind of leading up to this, I've done video production, video editing, and I've slowly crept into doing marketing and branding, and then as it kind of evolved, it went to like creative marketing for small businesses, and then it evolved into like marketing services and branding strategy for creative small businesses, and then now it's finally morphed into marketing strategy, brand strategy for photographers. So that's the kind of stance I'm making. It feels weird, and this kind of and it's like me personally feeling it. It feels weird. It feels like I shouldn't be saying that out loud. And I think that's the same. I think a lot of people feel the same way in their own business. And when I tell clients that, look, you can't do everything. You can't shoot weddings and baby portraits and seniors and all these different genres. It may be fun to do all that, but you really have to choose one. There's this kind of fear with it that if I just choose one, then I'm going to kind of suffer. My business is going to suffer. I'm not really going to see any success, and it feels like you're limiting your own clients, or like I'm taking all my clients from this many to this many, and okay, now my chances of getting a client have shrunk down significantly. What we find out, it's kind of opposite. Like when you shrink down your audience, what really happens is it kind of opens up to where you become the only person that can serve those types of people. So that's what I want to do. I want to try to be the only creative marketer out there for photographers. And what that means is I'm not going to do business, or I'm going to choose not to do business with other types of creative small businesses. So, and that's weird. That feels like saying that now. That's like, okay, wow. I'm taking a stance, and that's how it should feel in your business. So so I'll just say it again. Right now, I'm looking to help marketers. No, I'm like, it sounds. I've never said it out. I don't say it out loud. I write about it. It's in my email signature now. I've made a stance on my website. I'm helping photographers who hate marketing. I help photographers who hate marketing. Okay, that sounds good. Like if you're a photographer, you hate marketing, and you need someone to help you with your marketing and branding, I'm the guy. I'm the only person that does it. Well, maybe. But that's the kind of stance I want you guys to make. So if you are a photographer watching this video, I want you to start to think about the businesses that you're in, and what genres are you in, what kind of feel, like, should you be working in all these different types of business models and serving all these different types of clients, or should you really narrow down to only serve this one type of client? The idea behind it is that if I'm the only person that can serve that one type of client, then that means you become more valued, and there's less kind of hopefully the idea is that you're more profitable, but at the same time you're also dealing with better clients because they realize how valuable you are, and because you're the only person that can provide that service. There's nobody else that can only provide this type of service for this type of person. If you're watching this video and you're really scared to kind of choose your niche or choose your target audience, or really narrow down or try to articulate your ideal client, I would recommend A little exercise that does. All right, we'll do this. This is a little exercise I do. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to make an X on it. And on the top left, so this would be here, top left, and I'll link a picture to this. The top left, I want you to talk about your ideal customer's story. So write everything you can about them, who they are, what they do. And then on the next column, so that'd be this column, the top right column, talk about their dreams, their hopes, and also include why. Like, why are those dreams important? On the bottom left column now, so on this quadrant, so this lower quadrant here, I want you guys to write down your ideal client's obstacles. What's in the way? What's holding them back? What is kind of preventing them from achieving that goal? And then on the final column or final quadrant space, I want you to talk about how you can empower them. How can you empower this ideal client? What can you provide them that's going to really knock it out of the park for them and that's going to help them achieve their dreams? It sounds cheesy, it sounds corny, but I think all in our head we kind of know what our ideal client is and who our ideal client, kind of what they do. Or if I asked you or gave you a call and say, hey, tell me about your ideal client in 2 seconds, and you would kind of come up with something. But if you're able to articulate it and write it down, it really starts to open it up and go, wow, this is what my ideal client does, and this is their hopes, their dreams, what's in the way of them achieving their dreams, and then also you figuring out what you can do to help them. So that's what I've done. So I'll say it again. I help photographers who hate marketing, because that's the goal. That's because in my little quadrant, I built the story around a photographer who doesn't have time to do marketing and Instagram, and has kind of started out really loose and just kind of really jumped into their photography business. And then the obstacle that they're facing is they don't have enough time now to market themselves, because they're also shooting as well. And they're shooting on the weekends, they're editing photos all the time. And then the empowerment, how can I empower them? It's helping them articulate that, and also maybe alleviate some of the marketing from them. So that's what I've done. That's a little example of it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. And leave a comment below. If you tell me about your ideal client, tell me about who you think about serving, and leave it in the comments. All right, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jordan Anderson, and I'll see you in the next one.